They tried to break you, and now it's time for a change. Whatever happened is shifting you into a different dimension. I just got that. Or a different timeline, a different purpose, a different path. Say no. It is time for a change, and you give off healing energy. This is about you going into your purpose. There's been a big shift in your life. Something's been taken away. Like they tried to break you. And there are times when you just got to go. I mean, yeah, we need to get to the point where we're not affected by stuff, but you can't stay in a place where someone's being mean to you. Someone's trying to manipulate. That's what I really get is manipulation, submission. For some of you, it's time to be your own boss, time to just take a leap and do what your spirit's telling you to do. And I'm not trying to put new ideas in your head. It's something you've already thought about. Use your intuition. You have been searching for something. It's like searching for something new. And this has been an unfair situation. I'm getting like that energy. Doesn't have to be this. The energy of everything was going great at your house, apartment, whatever, and then some neighbors move in who make your life miserable and you can't get rid of them. Or you're at a workplace, you get a new boss. I mean, everything was great. You like your coworkers, everything's great until new bosses take over. It could have been a merger, big layoffs, and you're the only person left in the department, that kind of stuff. It's like everything was great, and then it just shifted one day. And someone's trying to get you to submit, trying to get you to change. And while change can be good, this is a forced change. Like, it's not fair. It's really not fair. Karma is here. Karma is coming. And some of you have already got some wheels in motion here. Like I said, could be time to work for yourself, which is not nearly as hard as you think. I'm getting reminded of a reading I did one night. I was live on YouTube, and someone came in. They were a clinical research associate. I know some about that industry. I used to work in finance at a corporation. Anyway, I told the person, have you thought about independent work? Because I used to be in charge of like paying out the contractors, because we had employees but contractors as well, and the contractors made a lot of money. But it's one of those things, go to a lawyer and an accountant, which really doesn't cost that much. Okay, have someone help you set it up so that you know what you're going into. Be the best investment you ever made. And I know some people are afraid to be without insurance, whatever. Look, you can buy insurance. There are ways around things. Okay, something I just learned about, health shares. Look that up if you're self-employed. Health shares. Anyway, somebody needed to hear that, but I'm just getting. It's time to forge out on your own. A lot of people don't realize that. We had so many independent contractors. Almost anywhere you work, especially some kind of profession like that, there's an independent contractor side of it. And people are so scared of that because they don't know what it's like to be out from under the umbrella of their employer, you know? And I get that, because especially health insurance, that's what keeps people bound to these jobs. But I'm just getting it's time for you to make a leap, but don't do it without, like I said, contacting some professionals, seeing what you're really getting into. No, that's not something I can help anybody with. My ears are ringing now. That means somebody really needed to hear that. Okay. Overthinking and fresh start. Okay? You're overthinking it. Like, it's one of those things that it's out there. Like, it doesn't have to be the clinical research thing I was talking about, but something that you've thought about and just thought, oh, I couldn't do that. And a lot of people are held back by the fact that no one in their family has ever done anything like that. Be the first one. And you know what? Don't tell people. Don't tell people. You've been treated unfairly. Something massive happened here. I want you to really just go calm and just imagine that everything in the universe is lining up for you. Get calm. It's that fear. It's that the nervous system that's always bringing this stuff in. And I'm getting that somebody wants you to be afraid. They want to manage you, but it's not really managing. It's more just dominating. Mad that you won't submit. And I just got an element of some kind of romance. Something that's soured. Like some of you could be working, could be married to your manager or something. I know, it's a weird situation to be in, but I've heard weirder, okay? Like, sometimes people are already working together, then they end up getting married. I know you're supposed to report that to HR. Look, there's just so many weird situations out there. But It's time for you to leave this toxic environment. It's not for you. It's not for you. You can do better than this. It's time for you to do better than this. It's time for a fresh start, and you're overthinking that fresh start. Out of fear. Ego check. Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. It even means like having low self-esteem. Like I said, the thing about maybe no one in your family has worked for themselves, whatever. Something holding you back. Like just thinking, I could never do that. Yeah, you can. See, that's ego getting in the way too. Like when we hold ourselves back, when we're self-deprecating, discouraging ourselves, that's ego. That's still ego, okay? You deserve good things. You deserve better than this. You deserve the best. And this happened for a reason. This happened for a reason. I really just getting somebody who was very comfortable, like you were. And I really hope it doesn't resonate for everybody. It doesn't have to. Not all these readings can resonate for everybody. But like everything was great. Like you were just like in a nest, like a baby, swaddled little baby, just happy in their crib or something. I'm not trying to call you a baby. I just mean it was really comfortable and cozy and nice. And then all of a sudden everything got ripped away because of something you can't change. I mean, I know what that's like. I've honestly, especially the neighbor thing, when suddenly neighbors move in, and it's happened to me several times, where you can't help it. I mean, there are times when, you know, somebody can't get kicked out. They're not really doing anything wrong, or maybe they are, and anyway, it's just time to go. You're overthinking this. Underthink it. Okay? Mixed signals. Ask for stronger signals. I'm really getting that the signals aren't mixed. Like there's some kind of signals from the universe coming in, and you're interpreting them as mixed signals because you're still comparing them to the past when it's time for a change. And I'm not saying jump into that change, don't quit your job tomorrow or anything like that. I just mean it's time to really start looking into it. You can do this. You can do this. You have been discouraged. People have discouraged you. Try to make you think that you need to depend on them. And sometimes we have to go through these uncomfortable situations to be pushed out of the nest. And I'm sorry if this is really what's going on with you, because it sucks. Okay, I know. But you're going to be okay. It's just time for you to really decide what you want and not be afraid. You have to let go of fear. Okay? Because it's going to be the best thing you ever did. But like I said, it might involve getting some stuff set up on the front end, some business stuff. For some people, it doesn't have to be business related. But don't be afraid. I know it's hard to leave a comfortable environment. It's hard to leave like where I'm thinking like a warm bathtub. You don't want to get out of it, you know. But you might end up in a better bathtub, a bigger, warmer bathtub, you know. It's just time. Time for a change that you've been putting off, because I'm getting that you've kind of gotten stagnant. Some of you don't want to hear that, but you're just getting moved into something so much better. And you don't have to keep taking this. Like that vibe of someone who's getting forced to work on the weekends and maybe not even with pay, or you're salaried, so you're not going to get paid more. But if you had known you were going to work that many hours, it would have been a higher salary. You know, like a bait and switch type of thing. That's the kind of thing I'm getting. It's like, or you would have moved to a different apartment complex if you had known these neighbors were going to move in, you know, and it's really not fair. But your new beginning is here. Instead of being so upset and afraid that it's going to always be like this, I need you to imagine a new beginning. Get clear about what you want. See, a lot of people just aren't clear about what they want. Even make a list. Don't tell people. Don't tell people your plans, your big dreams. Don't tell them. Just write down like what it is you want. Starting with what you already had that was good. Or do better, you know. Just really start writing that down. Like some people do a vision board. I just like a list of stuff that I want, and I work toward that. You got to put action behind it. But once you see things on a list, it's like, well, okay, what do I have to do to get this stuff? You can do it. And nothing's as hard as you think. I mean, AI uses a lot of water, but it's one of those things where you can ask AI, what are the chances of me doing this? What would I have to do this? Don't feel bad about that. You know, like if I wanted to, this is the work I currently do. If I wanted to do it for myself instead of someone else, what would be the process for that? Please help me, you know. It's amazing what we can do with AI, but you can do this, and you're being moved into something new. Intrigued. Someone is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. See, that's telling me that you've already got something in the works, that someone has already been looking for you. This could also be romantic. It doesn't have to be about a job. It's however it resonates. Collective reading. It's hard to be that specific. But I'm just getting that, like, the opportunities you want are seeking you as well. Okay? Big change fell on the floor. Don't be afraid of the change. Okay? And some of you, the opportunities are out there. And for a lot of you, the opportunities are like right there, but you just haven't put yourself out there to look. You kept yourself sort of hidden. No more hiding. This is what fell on the floor. Nothing to fear, like I said. Alone but not lonely. Get back to that one. Speak life. Reliable. Lesson learned. Positivity. You could be afraid to be alone, afraid that you're going to forge on ahead of something and leave people behind, but you won't necessarily. You don't know what's going to happen. Don't get in your head with how things are going to happen. Just manifest, imagine what you want to happen. Ask the universe for this. Like, imagine a few months from now, or even less than that. It could be a week from now. It could be tomorrow. Imagine what you want to happen. Imagine a scene where you are talking to friends, coworkers, and saying, I'm so grateful this is over. I'm so grateful I was able to move or leave that job or start my own business or what. Whatever it is. You learned a lesson from this. Look, you cannot continue to tolerate whatever this is. It's over. You cannot tolerate this anymore. You don't deserve to be treated badly, okay? You don't deserve it. Speak life over your situation, though. Actions, words, thoughts, it all has to line up. Speak life. And make an actual list of what it is you want. How you want your life to work. How you want it to look. And I'm telling you, you will see big things happen in your life, especially if you're putting action behind it. And you're not speaking against it, and you keep it to yourself, and you don't tell people all these things because they're going to think you're crazy, and they're going to talk you out of it. No, you don't want to leave that job. The insurance is too good. You don't want to leave that apartment. It's too close to work, whatever. People are going to try to talk you out of things because it's safe for them. That's why you can't tell people. Can't tell them. Anyway. 2 last cards. You are jealous of no one, and you attract healthy relationships. Don't do anything because you're just jealous of what someone else has. Like, what do you want? Because some of you might be looking out at someone else's situation and think, I want something like that. And that's great. If it gives you something to hope for, like put on your list. But don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Just know that when someone else gets something that you think should have been yours, because that could be what happened here too. Yeah, I just got that. That some of you were unfairly kept in a position where you should have been promoted. Like you should have been promoted from within or something. And they brought someone new in. And the person they brought in was someone who knew someone. Oh, I don't know. Don't be jealous. That just wasn't meant for you. And when that happens, just see it as, okay, my turn next. Like you just went ahead in line. Whatever you're supposed to get is going to come in bigger and better. Also, it's time to leave a toxic relationship. Could be workplace. We attract the best things for us. I'm imagining this for you. No jealousy. You get what's for you and not what's for someone else. And all your relationships are healthy. Your living situation is healthy. Your money is healthy. Everything's healthy, okay? You are jealous of no one. You attract healthy relationships. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.